All right. Good evening, everyone. How are we doing tonight? I'm Jessie. This is P3 Pilates, 45-minute total body workout. Your shoes and your dumbbells are optional. The class is better with weight and without shoes, but it's your call. Any questions? Perfect. We'll start standing, feet under those hips, shoulders back. And we take a nice deep breath in through that nose. Let it out through that mouth. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Perfect. Bring those arms out wide. Roll those shoulders down, away from those ears. We're going to hug that tree. So we round the spine, bring those arms forward, and then arch the back. Bring the arms to the back. We're going to round and arch that spine just like we do in our cat-cows. And we round those shoulders, bring those arms forward and back, making shoulder circles to wake up those arms, the chest, and those shoulders. We also take the opportunity to become mindful of our breath, of the rise and fall of the chest, linking breath to movement. Because remember, every breath, every movement for the next 45 minutes is completely on purpose. So we breathe like it, we move like it. For 3, 2, last one, feet under those hips and plie. Weight down into the heels. Drop that tailbone down nice and low. Shoulders are back. And again, we use that breath. We're inhaling up, making room for that movement. And then we exhale down into the movement, into that plie. Perfect. Shoulders back. Chest is lifted like you're proud. Perfect. Couple left. 3 more. 2. And pause. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. Knees follow those toes. We've got 3. 2. Last one, releve. Up on those toes, we lift those arms, lifting those heels. Wake up those feet. Achilles, the ankles, the calves, all that good stuff in the very bottom of the body, coupled with everything in the very top of the body. The lats, the rhomboids, the rear delts, everything in that upper back. Perfect. Now keep using that breath. Beautiful. 3, 2, hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Hands to hips. Take them out. We hinge at those hips, pushing that tailbone out to the back of the room. Shoulders are away from those ears. We want to keep that back nice and flat. Remember, no hyperextensions. That means no little back bends. We'll save those for later. And if you know me, you know I love a good back bend, so I won't deny them to you. Just not yet. Not before we're ready. Make sure we are squeezing those glutes. Beautiful. We have a handle more, and then we're going to stand up for actually our very first progression of the night. In 3, 2, last one. Nice job. Let's take a nice wide step out with those feet. Bring the arms back out. We're going to continue to fold forward, but now that opposite hand is going to come down, meet that opposite foot. Inhale back up, exhale, switch sides, and then keep going. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Rotating through that center, through that core, getting into all 3 abdominal muscle groups just with that little rotation. We hinge at those hips, folding forward, getting into both the left and the right. hip flexor. An opposite hand reaches across that opposite foot, opposite leg, waking up that upper body, those arms and shoulders. And we breathe. Remember, we inhale up and we exhale down. We want full cycles there. Letting that breath guide us between those movements, between those ups and those downs, those highs and those lows. Just like we should in our everyday life. Perfect. 3 on each. Total of 6. Down to 2 on each, total of 4. 1 on each for 2. And we inhale up, meeting in the middle, and exhale, hinge the hips, fold forward. We melt down between both left and right hip flexor equally and evenly. And then we walk those hands over to that right side. We're going to fold over that right leg and isolate the right half of that lower body. And then we walk those hands over to the left. We're going to isolate that left half. Even it all out. And then we go back to that right side because we're warming up. So we stretch dynamically, which means we move instead of statically, which is when we hold still. So let's go back to that left side. Make sure those shoulders stay down and away from the ears. Do not let them creep up. And let's go back to that right side for a third and final time, at least like this for now. And then back to that left side, third and final time like this for now. And then we gently walk back to center, back to the middle, back to both left and right hip flexor. Bring those hands to the mat, then walk them out 5, maybe 6 inches, give or take. We come to an extended tabletop variation, and we're just going to bend the knees, pedal the heels, left and right and left. Continue to wake up those legs to bring some blood flow to that lower body. And continue to move with that breath, inhaling to one side and exhaling to the other. Once again, allowing that breath to guide you between your movements. Shoulders stay back, core stays tight. Got a handful left. Nice job, team. All right, nice job. 3 on each. 2. 1 on each, and then we just melt back into the middle, back to the center, back to that fold. Shake the head, yes. Shake the head, no. Bring the head back to center, and we slowly roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Head and neck will be the last to come up. Nice job. Shake it out. And grab your dumbbells, because that will bring us to P1 out of 3, which is power. Meaning weights. But that also means we're going to jump right into P2 as well, which is progression. We're going to progress one of our warm-up movements just by adding weight. So feet back under those hips. Weights to the front of the body, shoulders back. We inhale and exhale. Take another bow. Inhale up, exhale down. Pushing that tailbone to the back of the room and hinging at those hips. Imagining that the tailbone is a flashlight and we want to shine that light on the wall behind us. Pull that belly into that spine. Keep those shoulders back. And remember, no hyperextensions. No back bends. That's later. Nice job. Now keep breathing. And if you want to make this more glute focused, bend your knees. If you want this to be more hamstring focused, the back of the legs. Keep the legs extended with a micro bend. And if you want to do both, Alternate. One on the other. Now keep breathing. We got a couple left. Yes. 3, 2. Last one, stay down and take your time. Coming up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Check it out. Up next is the upper body portion of that combination, and that is a chest fly. So shoulders back. We're going to hinge those hips. Push the tailbone out. We want to bring some space into the hips. Arms down. Hands facing in, facing each other. Shoulders away from those ears, and inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, fly. Exhale. Weights back to the front, back to the bottom of the body. Micro bend. In those elbows, do not lock them out. Same as the knees. We are not blocking those knees. We are keeping those knees soft and keeping that blood from pulling. Nice job. Head up high, and let's use that breath. Woo. You got it. In through that nose, out through that mouth, actively pulling that belly into that spine. Woo. All right, nice job. 3, 2, and hold. Shoulders back, we've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, take it out. And as I'm sure most of you know, we're going to add those 2 movements together. So feet back under those shoulders, roll those shoulders back, and hinge, fly, down, back up, and again. Stand, and then hinge, we fly, and then stand and do it again. Shoulders back. Make sure to squeeze those glutes. Perfect. Heavy in the heels of those feet. Nice job. Beautiful. Keep those shoulders down. Don't let them creep up. Nice. Now we have 3 more. And then we'll progress further. Last one. We hinge. Fly, but don't come up. Front raise in your hinge. Down. And then up and do it again. Hinge. Fly. Front raise. And then stand. Just to do it all over again. Now we're going to keep that belly into that spine. Since we are holding that back, we are holding that dead leg. We are pulling, and I mean actively pulling that belly in, pushing the navel into the spine. Protect that back no matter what. All right, nice job. Handful left. Then that brings us to 3. All right. All right. Come on, let's get those chests, get those shoulders, get those lats. Woo. All right, team, we got 3 of everything. Down to 2. And last one. Fly. And hold that front raise. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Shake it out. And go ahead, get rid of those weights. We're done with them for a couple minutes at least. Now that will bring us to P3. Precision. That means we move slow with control. You know, kind of try to make it pretty. Now we're going to start in third position. So left foot comes to the back of the mat, turn the toes out. Right foot steps in front. We're going to line the heel up with the middle of that left foot. Shoulders are back. Option, bring the hands to the heart, to the hips, or to the front of the body. Square those hips forward, shoulders back. Inhale and exhale. Plie. Inhale up, exhale down. Tucking that tailbone instead of pushing it out to the back. Staying up tall and proud. Keeping that spine long and that head up high. Perfect. Now we squeeze those glutes. Push those knees towards those toes. And remember, we only dip as low as we can in our plie while still keeping both feet flat to the mat. We don't want to lift those heels. Not yet. Not today. Perfect. Shoulders back. Head is up high. Nice. 3, 2, and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Take it out. Switch sides. Right leg to the back, left foot in front, heel in line with the front. Again, hands to the heart, hips or the front of the body. Square the hips forward. Inhale. Exhale. Plie. Inhale up. Exhale down. Once again, knees are following those toes. We are tucking that tailbone. Perfect. Squeeze those glutes. And keep using that breath. That breath is one of the best tools that you have. Nice. Head is up nice and high, shoulders are back. Remember, we're proud. Show up to a 6 p.m. Pilates class. Kick butt, take names. There's no reason not to be proud. So head up. Beautiful. 3, 2, and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Shake it out. And that will bring us to movement number 2, which is an arabesque. So we're going to bring the feet back under the hips and then shift the weight into the right leg. Again, hands to hips, heart or in front. Left leg is going to step back. Extend the leg long, point those toes. Hinge forward a little bit, shifting that center of gravity. Core tight and inhale, lift the leg, exhale, lower. Inhale up, exhale down. Lifting that leg with a nice strong pointed toe. We want to keep that entire leg active the whole time that we move. We want that leg strong, feeling the activation in each muscle in that leg. Now we pull that belly into that spine And make sure that we are lifting with that glute, not the lower back. Lower back gets some love because it's, right there. But the focal point is that glute. Now use that breath. Keep those shoulders back and keep the weight in the heel of that post leg, of that right leg, and away from those toes. Perfect. 3, 2, and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Shake it out. Switch sides. Left foot forward, right foot back. Hinge forward, shifting that center of gravity. Point those toes. Inhale up, exhale down. Now remember, we are keeping those hips square to the floor. So if that left or right hip tries to lift, don't let it. We want to keep both of those hips in a nice straight line with one another. And if you feel unstable, find a spot on the ground to focus on, something that does not move. A knot in the wood, the edge of a mat, a dumbbell, a shoe, a water bottle. Plenty of options, and it will help, I promise. We also pull that belly into that spine and use that breath. Inhaling the leg up, exhaling it down, using that glute, not that lower back. Perfect. See, even I'm a little unstable sometimes. It happens. Now breathe for 3, 2, and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Shake it out. Now we're going to add those two movements together. So we're going to start back in our third position. Left foot to the back, right foot forward. Shoulders back. Now we're going to inhale. Exhale, plie. Inhale up, lift the leg. Exhale down, and plie. Inhale up and lift. Exhale down, and plie. Now we're going to move with control. Shoulders are away from those ears and knees. Follow those toes. All right, nice job. Shoulders back. And use that breath. Point those toes when we lift. Perfect. All right, nice job. Now, we have 3 left like this. Then we're going to progress. We're just going to go right into that progression. So, plie, lift, knee drive, then back to your plie. Arabesque, knee, back down. And do it again. Working on some of that hip mobility. And really working those abdominals by challenging our balance. Perfect. 3 more. That's it. Woo. All right, nice job. Last one. Arabesque. And pulse that knee. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Shake it out. Now we switch. Right foot to the back, left foot forward. We're going to start, as I'm sure you know, without the progression. So shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale. Plie. arabesque, exhale down, and plie. Just like the side before at our previous side. And now, we work that other quad. We work that other glute, the other hip, the other oblique. You know, all the good stuff on the other side. We pull that belly in and use that breath. Perfect. 3 more, then we progress. Perfect. 2. 1 more. Lift. Knee, down, and again. Plie. Arabesque. Knee, and again. Ooh. See, like I said, I will unstable from time to time. It happens. Now point those toes and use that breath. Whew. All right. We got 3 left. Then we'll pulse that knee. 2. Whew. All right, last one. Arabesque and pulse. Point those toes. We got 8. 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Shake it out. And that will bring us to our transition down to the mat. So we're all going to meet at the back of our mat with all this room in front. Feet under the hips, and as always, every week, we're going to start with swan dives. Inhale up. Exhale, hinge the hips, fold forward. Inhale, sweep back up. Exhale, fold back down, and keep moving just like this. Moving with that breath. Inhaling up tall. Exhaling down. Pushing that tailbone to the back. Squeezing those glutes. Option to open that heart up to a back bend on top, pushing those hips forward and inviting a C curve to that spine for a nice big back bend. Because now we are warm enough to do so, and on top of being warm enough, we are also folding forward to immediately compensate for that back bend and take care of that spine. But it's your call. If you don't want to back bend, you don't have to. But that is your optional first progression. Perfect. 3 more and then we progress again. 2. Last one. Inhale up, exhale down, walk the plank. 1 corkscrew each side, shift the hips left, shift the hips right. And then walk those hands back up. Do it again, sorry I cannot talk today. We inhale, fold, walk, hip, back up, and again. Now we're gonna pull that belly into that spine for the entire time, but especially in that corkscrew, in those little hippie dips. Squeeze those glutes, keeping those hips low and in line with those shoulders. Because remember, it's a plank, not a down dog. Now we got 3 more, and then we're gonna meet on the ground in our plank. Nice job. 2 more. Come on, team, we're almost there. Yes, come on, last one. Inhale up, exhale down, walk, walk. Hip, hip, and hold. Squeeze those glutes. Hold that belly in. And just your corkscrew. Hips to one side, then the other. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on each. And hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, child's pose. Sink those hips back, melt that chest down to the ground. And take a moment to breathe, take a moment to relax. Let those arms recover. And we're gonna come all the way up and forward, landing on that belly. Now we're gonna start with what was our progression last week, because we're gonna progress it further. So extend those arms out long. Shoulders back, away from those ears. Actively connect shoulder blades. Hold the belly to the spine. Squeeze the glutes. Point the toes. And inhale. Lift everything. Legs out to their respective edges. Pull those arms back for goddess arms. And then exhale, legs back in, arms back out. Extend and fold. Come back down to the ground. Inhale up and open. Exhale, extend, come back down. And keep moving just like this. Pulling that belly into that spine. And inhaling up. Starting in Superman and then pulling those elbows back to extend through the back for those goddess arms. And opening those legs out to the edge for those starfish legs. And then we breathe. And you do have the option to progress already by grabbing a dumbbell for each hand. But that is just an option. You don't have to grab weight if you don't want to. Now give it 3 more. 2. And hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands under the shoulders. Inhale, cobra. Extend the arms. Exhale, shift those hips back. Child's pose. We're going to compensate for the back bends. Take care of that spine. And then we're going to gently come up to our tabletop position. Wrists under elbows, under shoulders, knees under hips. Press the top of that left foot into the ground. Extend that right leg out. Point those toes nice and long. Roll the shoulders back and inhale. Exhale. Push up. Bring that chest down. Elbows hug those ribs. Inhale up. Exhale down. Yoga push-ups. Perfect. Keep that core tight. Woo! Shoulders back. Keep breathing. We have 3, 2, and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, child's pose. Hips back, sink into your space. Let those arms relax. And then come back up to tabletop because we gotta do the same thing but now on that other side. So shoulders back, knees under hips. Extend that left leg. Toes are pointed. Shoulders back, inhale. Exhale, come on down. Inhale up, exhale down. Shoulders back, belly to that spine, and breathe. Nice job. Woo! All right, come on, we got 3, 2, and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Child's pose. Sink those hips back, melt into your space, take that moment. And then we wrap that spine, passing through tabletop, coming back down to our bellies. Now we have that same little Superman lift, but we're going to progress it further. Now you have the same option as before for one dumbbell in each hand, or just body weight, up to you, either way. Arms out nice and long, shoulders back, belly to spine, glutes tight, toes pointed. Just like we did, inhale up, legs out. Pull back with the elbows, but then extend the arms back. And then come back in and out. Exhale down. Inhale up and pull, extending out. And then exhale, come back to start and keep moving. Just like this. Keeping shoulders down. And core tight. We want to pull that belly all the way into that spine. And use that breath. Same option to hold one dumbbell in each hand if you happen to want more of a challenge. Now keep breathing. Keep those palms spread wide. The wider those hands are, the more active the arms, the more active the forearms, the more we work those muscles. Now give it 3, 2. Last one. We hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and child's pose. Shift those hips back, melt that chest to the floor, and relax. Nice job. Now we're going to come back up to that tabletop. We're going to progress our little push-ups. Wrists back under elbows, under shoulders, knees under hips. Push that left foot down. Extend that right leg, point those toes. Inhale. Exhale, push up. Inhale, up. Round knee into that chest, and then extend, come down. Inhale, up. Round knee to chest. Exhale, come down to that push-up. Perfect. Shoulders down. Three on this side. 2. Last one. And switch. Extend that left leg. Inhale. Exhale, come down. Inhale, up. Round chin to the chest. Exhale, come down. Shoulders back. Point those toes. Elbows hug those ribs. And we give it 3. Give it 2. Last one. And child's pose. Sink those hips back. And just melt. And we're going to come back up to that tabletop position. Cross those ankles, shift those hips back. We're going to lay down. So go ahead and grab your weights. Bring them next to you. Make life a little bit easier. Bend those knees. Bring those feet up close to the glutes. We're going to push those hips into the mat, rolling shoulders back, bringing an anterior tilt to that pelvis. Belly to the spine, and we are going to inhale, lift those hips. Exhale, lower, inhale up, and exhale down. Pushing those hips up through the heels of the feet. Knees following toes. And belly into that spine. Perfect. Keep that core nice and tight. Don't let it go. And give it 3 more, then we progress. 2. Last one. Go ahead, grab your weights. Bring them up. Wrists in line with shoulders. Hips into the mat. Inhale, hips up. Open the arms. Chest fly. Exhale down. Inhale, up and open. Exhale, up and down. Shoulders away from those ears. Knees following toes. Shoulder blades connected. 3 more, then we have our final progression. Nice job. Come on up. Skull crusher. Back up and then do it again. Lift the hips, lower the arms. Fly. Crush the skull. And then bridge. Shoulders away from those ears. We keep that core tight, squeezing those glutes. Come on, this is the tail. And do not give up on yourself now. Come on, we got 3 more. Then we're gonna hold that bridge. Elbows stay in line with those shoulders. Come on, 1 more. And hold. 8, 7, 6, 5. Lift those heels. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Lower those hips. Get rid of those weights. Hug those knees in. Give that body a nice hug. And then round to the chest. Roll backwards and forwards like a ball. 3, maybe 4 times. And then come up to the seated position. Extend those legs out nice and long. Inhale, sweep the arms up, and exhale, hang at the hips and fold forward. We melt down over those legs, saying hello to our hamstrings, and getting into that lower back. Let that heart rate start to calm down, and just melt into your space. Slowly roll up. Bring those legs to a straddle. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, twist. And forward. Shoulders are away from those ears. We lead with that heart, making that spine long, isolating half of the lower body, just like we did in our warm-up. But now, we hold statically instead of moving dynamically. And then we walk the hands to the middle. We fold through the center, through the middle, through both left and right hip flexor, equally and evenly showing both hips from love. And then we walk the hands to the other side. We fold over that other leg and we isolate the other half of the lower body. We show both sides equal love, making sure that we are balanced. And then we gently come up, bring the feet in. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, twist. Shoulders down, gaze all the way to the back behind you. Remember, the farther you look, the farther you twist. If you want to twist deeper, look farther. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. We twist in the opposite direction. Balance it out, even it out. Inhale, center, and exhale, hands behind the back. Press into the palms, open the heart, open the throat. Back bend can be deep, it can be moderate, it can be shallow, it can be whatever you want it to be, just make it feel good. And then we inhale back up, Exhale, hinge the hips, fold forward once again. We compensate for that back bend, taking care of that spine. We also fold forward, getting into those hips a little bit more, releasing some more tension, releasing some more trauma. We gently roll up, and we inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, press one elbow down, and then dip over to the side. Tricep, bicep, inside body stretch. Inhale, back up. Exhale and switch. Press the other elbow down, dip to that other side. Perfect. Gently come on up and release those arms. We're going to roll the shoulders forward for 3, 2, 1, and back. For 3, 2, 1. Shoulders down. Dip one ear to one shoulder. And switch. Other ear, other shoulder. And back up. We look up, open the throat. And look down, round chin to chest. Get that cervical spine. And then we gently come up to center. We take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Let it out through the mouth. 2 more, just like our warm-up. Inhale. Exhale. And last one. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful job. Give yourselves a big pat on the back. That is it. You did it. That is your P3 Pilates for tonight. As always, I'm Jessie. Y'all are awesome. Questions, comments, concerns, come see me. I teach literally everything we offer and then some. So if you got questions, I'm sure I've got answers. Otherwise, I am here for Pilates every Tuesday night, right after yoga with my good friend Kristen. So if you're free, come see me. If not, I'm at numerous other clubs, mainly Ocoee and Altamont throughout the rest of the week. So if you're free, come on by. If not, I'll see you another time. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Thank you.